Okay, so what am I thinking now? So I'm thinking about places resistance. What am I thinking about? Isomorphic resolution of area-bound tomography via isomorphic planes. So basically, it's a big problem because literally everything can be static in our world view. No matter if it's a triangle, it doesn't even triangle to it's there. If you have a triangle there, and that's something that if you have some structure, it's already there. Because the syntax, the pen that you can draw a triangle with, is something you can create a triangle to. Can create something else. You can design, can fuse many elements to create a triangle. Basically, if it's possible, noisy. Because you just want you to know it's there. Oh, what am I doing? Okay. Okay, so let me say again, I'm recording now. So basically, my notes, basically, everything is noisy and sparse. Because it doesn't matter how you make structure, the syntax is rigid. Syntax is just rigid. Rigidity is different. But anything that flows into a medium, it has to come to some structure. But structure doesn't have to be the same thing as structure. That's what the body is, and mind is. Everything is structure, and that's why structure is the final syntax. It doesn't matter what it is. Structure is the prime state of things. The prime, like the best. The best of the best. Like me. Doesn't matter if it's a lion or a tiger. It's prime. It's prime. It's prime above it. One thing is the line is a prime. It says prime. Hey, you know, can mess with it. It's a lead in the head. Phase resistance, tomography. Basically, to continue the session, I'm trying to define some kind of tomographical state that something is always in, based on the mechanical static field, based on the dimensions of axis, like x, y, and z dimensions. To understand for time, space and time, it's going to share some similarities and all differences there. Obviously, just if there's nothing in space, it's not in time. There's nothing in space, then in space. Via the space-time continuum. I'm trying to define it as a time capsule because time capsule you get a slice of time you can look at. But last time it gets smaller and smaller. This one you can observe locally. So basically you get a parabola shape, but you get the shape of a parabola. Basically you get the x squared plus y squared equals z squared. But you get that in a parabola form. So you get that function x squared plus y squared equals to 2x plus 2y plus 2 dimensions of x and y. And then this x is y. X plus x 2 minus x or plus x 2x plus 2y equals 4x 4xy because equals some 4xy to the space of what 2x squared that'd be 4 that'd be 2x because you get 4 negative 4 minimum squared that'd be what negative squared that'd be negative 4 dimension so 1 unit of dimension squared that'd be 2 plus 2 is 4 that'd be 4 so you get that in the integration so you get that integration if you have 4x that means you have 4 or 4y but 4y is 2x. So that means this is just do the pi calculation from this unit. Because you can get a triangle in that system. Someone can give you structure. It doesn't matter what you do. You are in that space at that time, and that can be known if it hasn't become noise. You can measure if you start watching someone, if you start watching someone's life, I bet you can always find it through another medium. Because you can just infer the opposite medium. That's what I'm saying. You guys basically, if you give someone a camera and you get a pro camera and give them this is about the mmuko system, and for Mike, give for kilo, if I was giving them a video phone, mobile phone, and you attempt to film their life, and you can give them the metaphysical one of it. You can upload the pictures in mobile phone to the mind. Because if they say give them this phone, call their life, go to life to you turn 18, and this is your childhood memories. It's now your mind. You can upload to your child. That's where they make no noise, no. It's basically memory architecture later. Because this is the space they already operate on, and the time they already operate in. Basically, it's basically a parabola, actually a parabola, because the parabola is kind of stable everything, which is the growth of a function. But it's what's the function equivalence of A negative boy couldn't decide where to go to a record party. Being square, he didn't know to go. He missed out four. It was all over. He missed out four awesome chicks. Over two is just a parabola you compute at each universe space and time, based on one thing. Based on the pi, equals oil, E equals epsilon. No, E equals what? Oil is the L's growth function to the power of pi I, or pi I, depending on how you write it, plus 1 equals 0. Because that plus 1 is so will share, but when he doesn't know, he shares that with people. So in the best case, you will give someone else if you give him a camera from the start, give him a mobile phone. Doesn't matter what mobile phone is, that mobile phone is literally just stored them on a computer. It doesn't matter what a business lasts for life. For life. That's what we're trying to build really. That's what we call it. That's what policy there. Because it doesn't matter what it is, they want to have to report that memory. And that child can literally just experience that thing at that stage in time. Understands why the dad doesn't do it. I'm not really good for the people forever. I'm trying to create this play system for mmuko OS. Because I'm trying to flash flash 3 times, which is quickly. In this flash I do on the curve, I go hardest on the rim. I'm going to flash 1, 2, 3. Nothingness. Listen, I have to flash something, but that'll be nothing. So I have to flash it 4 times, but 4 times will destroy it, nuke it, because that one dimension. But if you get the source, if you destroy something, then you should destroy the physical. So it really exists in the physical form. So you only do it to the 4th dimension minus 1. Because that 4th dimension is everything that is nothing. They can send to destroy all the information on the hard disk. So you can create a new operating system called mmuko. That's how the hard disk you can. I'm literally trying to do this because I can do it because I'm actually 205. So think of this: you get a phone, or what you get on audio device, or be forgiven for life. Doesn't matter what it is. Let's say my MP3 player. You have to store for life. Then you also charge it because you have to check mediums. On a centralized, decentralized server. When I said that was uploading to their mind directly, whenever you want it, because they can reflect their memories in their dreams without having to literally just integrate with it. As soon as they're born, for the Oyster's passport. Also for the Oyster's passport, they must be able to stand still and face 3 like 1, 2, 4 directions, turn. Basically, they have to. Computer has to look at the face, find the face, wherever the person's face is, without really knowing what their face is, because we don't know the face, because we don't know what they did in life, or babies and all. But the goal, because basically babies are banned from a place to take a picture of any child. As a policy, not allowed to take a picture of any child when they turn with a passport when they turn 15. 14 you can ask, 15 you can get. As a policy now, obviously. But if for any reason they have to keep it 14. They have to give 3 reasons for it. 3 times 3, 9 reasons for it. So it goes at least no 6 reasons. Sorry, if you're 14 or 15, you get it for free if you're already in the condition, if you're able. So we get 4 directions: north, 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 north. If I'm at a north cubed, north quadratic cubed, I'm there already. But this is very obviously I'm there because I already started walking. I already know I'm big. If I'm facing north, I am already where I already have an axis of north. I'm already looking north, and I'm really thinking about north. So I am at north, half or quarter of the way. If I am walking north, if I'm starting going to north, I have about if I'm now looking at if I'm now in space, no, I have half of north, and that's 2 half dimension, 2 quarter of the dimension of north. So you get north north. If I'm now so basically I'm now actually following the north path. If I'm now 3 ways away there, in space, if I have 3 ways of space and 3 ways of time, and 2 quarters of time, 3 plus 2, 2 plus 1, and 1 quarter, 3 plus 1, 3 quarters of space, and what? Looking at more. I'm actually moving towards more. I know where I'm going to, but I know what I'm staring in, topographically, because the space is like sparse. I know the time it is, because I know the time it takes to go there, because I have access to time. I know what time it is. From one to the north, not north, but that's 1 dimension extra. Or it can be 1 space off that dimension in time. That I already know. If I just go there, that means I already have the time to go there. So you can have it homogeneous and heterogeneous. Halfway, that'll be 3 quarters, that'll be there at 4. That'll be 3 quarters, that'll be 4. 4, that'll be space and time right? Because 3 minus 1 is 2. But if you make it 4 minus 1, make it 3. But that means it's noisy system because you need a physical 1 of that plane. Because if I add every dimension to the metaphysical, Basically, it's just two dimensions, two plus two of as far as dimensions you need as a policy now, because to make some kind of artifacts, to create some kind of change in the framework of whole life system. If you are the so you get in charge, you get a possibility. If you don't know if you get in charge, but that charge is your measurement. You measure that charge temporarily. You have to hold that state so something like that to come back. So that's kind of the problem with the whole thing. If you can't come back to your original state, you are isotropically unstable because you didn't need to go up for a reason. I'm saying, once the system is decaricalized, but we are measuring it wrong. We're something wrong with our system. We are taking the wrong form or something. Shit. So it doesn't matter. So also to mmuko, for example, mmuko social media, mmuko. So I want to just get the app. So anything that can emulate it is already in the current system. It doesn't matter where you can download Android, but just knowing where it is from the App Store. But if I have Android, if I have Android in the physical form, where do I have it? In the digital form, I have it in that. But if I have my full form in the physical form, I can upload this phone to my digital void. So this phone, you control some Android app, but this Android app will be where digital. So this Android app will be digital phone. I can take this phone, or this phone, or I'll just take that. So this phone is like this emulator, but it's not real world, so it's just an emulator. But it can be if I take this phone, I take the what's X, Twitter, X, Skype, all of them, and put them into my mmuko app. We will emulate the app, but that's not what mmuko does. Mmuko destroys the apps, so that we can also get active cache. So it doesn't matter the update. That's what it does. Basically, you get a mmuko trash. So basically, so when you drag something like an X account, your X data, all of it, all you need is your X data anyway. To basically, all you get your X, all you get to you don't have all you get is when you destroy your X data, you are literally just destroy the app. You get the app. You can rebuild the app, but so when you use your X data, so you can make an FPL request with them, request for your Skype X data. Thinking. And all your Skype information or streaming and put it into your mmuko app on your phone, and that mmuko app will literally signal to bring you allowed to send to anywhere as you please. Because it destroys that data, but you has to get that data, you have to send it to somewhere to destroy it, and that will be the service of X account. So there's no fragmented ecosystem on your mmuko OS. It doesn't matter that's how mmuko signal everything. It's a universal social media. And the platform is universal because you literally just destroy information. So you get this matter. If you have information on X account, you can download if you have a new X account, you can do something. Just go to new X account with your email and just destroy again make an FI request. Then try to message yourself an X via mmuko social media. And the time capsule, you get a space capsule, so everything's a parabola. You get a time capsule which says a parabola, and you get an inverse time capsule which says space. So if the space is if the time is negative, one or polar axis, you get the time. So if you look at the space all the time, you look at the dimension in of that space all the time. So you're looking at the time space first. So you look at you look at the time. You think, time, I can use it for later, but what can I do before? So I'm going to do now. I have the space to do this, and that's what time is. Use space for time. But time is not active dimension. So you have the so if you're looking at it as this, you're looking at the section where we all share. Basically, get the opposite parabola. It's like the one coming from the y-axis to y to the opposite axis. It's a parabola. Go upside down. It's upside down. It's up and to down. And you get concave, get convex, and get convex, you get concave. And that's the tomography layer of the system. So you get two space can live, but never go between 0.5 and 0.5 because that's what you can observe fully in your framework. But or you can observe fully one locally in your framework. You don't want to observe anything because that means you're going to measure everything and nothing outside you. You have to keep all the white space because those are noisy systems that can cause pollution. Pollution, like literally noise that it causes itself. So next step, try to use Rift as a flavor of bootstrap mmuko mic. Rift is a flavor R for Rift test. Rift testing rapidly via the canonical. Basically, you can solve this with simultaneous equations. VS you get no noise, open sensory no noise. Excuse me. The no noise framework is very important because that's kind of state that has three to one mapping to um, the open open no noise, open what noise, open no noise and what open noise, yes, and open no signal, and that's a three shit we'll share if we know nothing and everything. But that's we tested to the power of three. So the chemical state of 3 plus 3 is what? 3 times 2 is 9. 9 times 3 is 7. With 27 dimensions of access. 9 to 26 of access. Positive or negative, or via conjugate pairing. And homogeneous Iranian and homogeneous structures. Mmuko signal is just a social media. So if you have access to mmuko signal, you have access to you may not have access to what you don't need, and that's all that mmuko. So you get mmuko no noise, mmuko no signal, mmuko signal. Make sure there's no noise. Make sure there's everything is disturbed based on the system of isotropic, isomorphic, atomic, which is like a shared state and data, but without any locks in your framework. It's a polyphony, so you don't write fragmented code without knowing it. Thank you, Nami.